we did a viewer question last week.
Yeah.
And, Pokimane is great at giving advice.
Oh, thanks.
Remember Dr. Pokey?
Yeah.
That's a
I'm
throwback.
going to do that again soon, I think.
All right. We have one viewer question. Potabi. I met this single girl a few weeks ago, and we really hit it off. Hang out every couple of days, just one-on-one. And she always steers the conversation towards relationship topics and feels flirty. She asked if I had a crush on anyone, and I told her I liked her. But she said she had to collect her thoughts before responding. But she hasn't brought it up since then, and we've been talking like usual. Thoughts on the situation, and how should I go about this moving forward? Look, this bitch baited you. All right, look.
Thanks for watching.
I used to be a bit of an incel. I'm not anymore. I'm recovering. But like, if
Don't worry, he still relapses sometimes. It's crazy.
It's coming out now, I'm fighting it. How do you hang out with a guy one-on-one, talk about a relationship, and then say, hey, you got a crush on anyone?
There is some ambiguity there. Like, you can hang out with guys one-on-one. Again, we don't know how dry or like exciting this really was, in the sense that, things are very like subjective. You could think she's giving you all these signs and she's just smiling.
Yeah.
Like, it's very, very subjective in that sense. However, I actually think like he's right when he says like hang out one-on-one, relationships topics, feeling flirty, because when he brought up how he felt, she didn't say she didn't feel the same. So I don't think he was fully misreading the situation. I just think it's time that you kindly prepare a way to bring it up again.
But if she was interested, why didn't she just say, yeah, I do have a crush on you?
Maybe she was gauging it, and then as soon as he was like, I like you, which honestly, like, damn, ballsy. I thought he was going to be like, oh, like I said, I like someone, but I didn't tell her who, you know?
Oh, there's this girl I like. She's really cool.
We hang out sometimes,
Yeah.
I feel like maybe she was expecting that, so she was surprised by how straightforward he was. So I would say what I love is like anytime you're unsure about an interaction, just prep the fuck out of it. Literally sit there with a pen and paper and be like, how will I bring this up? Hello. What's a good girl name? Ashley. Ooh, that's like a hot girl name. Shit. She gonna break your heart. Anyways, hello, Ashley. You're like mid-convo, how's it going, blah, blah. By the way, very casually, I was wondering if you had some time to think about what we mentioned during our last hangout. Boom, that's it. And then you're opening up the dialogue. And I also encourage you to think through some possible things she would say, some things you could rebuttal with, how to move the conversation along. Yeah.
She just likes the attention, my guy. She's just using you to feed her ego.
Insult there. Insult us there.
I mean,
let me give you some hope though. I feel like if that was the case, she would have just said no. She got what she wanted, the attention, knowing that he likes her.
Well,
but for her to say, I'm not sure, potential.
But it's also hard to say no when you're alone in a room with a guy and say, hey, do you like me? It takes a strong woman to be like, no, I don't.
What does it say about me if like I would for sure say no?
Because you're a strong woman.
Hey, I'm just confrontational as fuck. Do you like? I feel like having someone's like being someone's crush is like a responsibility.
Yeah,
like you owe them to be straightforward with them. So, yeah, I guess that's how I usually see it.
But yeah. You should find out though, like follow up.
You just gotta ask again. You'll never know because we can't tell you for sure how she feels. It could really go either way. Maybe she did just want the attention, but maybe she's just shy and she really likes you, but she just had to think it through.
Yeah, don't come out the gate accusing her of you stringing me along, man.
Yes, very important.
You're gonna ruin your chances instantly. But you gotta be like. If you like her and you don't want like this wishy-washy friend zone thing, it is your responsibility
Set
to
those
like,
boundaries.
hey, I really like you and I want to figure things out. So like, I need a more clear answers. Like, is it a possibility? Like, you don't want to be stuck in this. All right, let's never talk about it, but we're still hanging out one-on-one. But you don't want to. You're not into me. What do you think, Broden?
Give her an ultimatum.
Is that what you would do?
I would do like what Pokey said. I would do like a...
I'm trying to imagine what he would say. Tell me now or I will murder your cat. Like...
You bring it up casual. Bring it up in a way that it's like no stress and no
Yes.
like, whatever answer is gonna be fine.
Actually, one of my favorite like conversation hack tips for that is a way to really get an answer out of someone and to gauge how they feel about something is you tell them, hey, I just wanted to see about XYZ. Do you want to blah, blah, blah? And you say the opposing option and you make it very clear that that opposing option is okay. Let me explain. Let's say you and someone like have plans to hang out, but you feel like they're not really like, they don't want to anymore, or whether it's liking someone, whatever. You say, hey, do you still want to hang out? Or do you want to maybe do something another time or whatever? And like, don't worry, like it's really not a big deal. If you make the other option like equally appealing and make it clear that it doesn't matter to you which way they choose, then they'll be honest with you. But if you just say, do you want to X? Sometimes like, oh God, I feel pressure to say yes. But if you say both options and they're totally fine, even if deep down you would cry if she said no, you gotta pretend that you don't care and then she'll tell you the truth. But I don't wanna hang out. I don't like you. If you don't like me, it's totally okay. We can still be friends.
And then you cry.
And then
You cry anyways.
Yeah, because looking at the situation now, it feels like a friend zone, undefined thing, and he is gonna like bother him. So,
Yeah, I've seen things go all sorts of ways.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's a lot of times.
You get them answers in a nice, nonchalant, stress-free way.
Yeah, I have seen a lot of times a guy gets too demanding and then it's just over with.
Yes. So it is really, really good rule of thumb to just never, ever put pressure when you're asking these sorts of things.
Yeah.
Or demand an answer by a certain day. Oh my God, a guy did that to me once.
Oh, how'd that work out?
Yeah, I specifically have a thing where if someone puts pressure on me, sometimes even when it's a thing that's like good for me, I'll be like, oh, you think you can make me do something? No. Like I will just back the F off as soon as I feel any sort of pressure like that.
All right. So definitely don't demand or pressure her or anything, but you gotta find out, right? You gotta have expectations so you're not stuck in this.
Can you update us? I want to know what happened.
Yeah, Potabi. Oh
Someone
yeah,
hit up Potabi. I want to know.
It's like I listened to Toast and told her to fuck up, and now I'm crying. Or I listened to
Pokey and I asked kindly, and now we're married with 3 kids.
Yeah,
and a picket fence and a golden retriever. So
it's better than a no. And honestly, if she didn't like you, she could just not hang out with you, right?
Yeah.
So you have a chance, but you gotta
good luck.
You gotta follow it.